What's going on, family? What is going on, man? It is a beautiful night on to tonight. I'm excited to be with you all on tonight. And man, I want to get this thing started. I want to get this thing started tonight. Do me a favor, real quick, y'all, before we get started, because I really want to say, let me turn that down. Man, do me a favor real quick. I just put a poll up. And I really want you all to really answer this question for me. It is a simple question. Let me raise my computer up so y'all can see me. Let me get my Gatorade out the picture. Um, but what is your biggest financial frustration? If you're watching this on your phone, hey, totally understand. Thank you so much for watching this. But do me a favor. I really want to know so I can make sure that I'm talking to the right amount of people tonight. Right now, living paycheck to paycheck is leading, and y'all, this is good information for me to know within my community. Right? Can't stay consistent with budgeting, and too much debt is number two. So I genuinely do love it on tonight. So I'm excited, y'all. Let's get started because I promise you all that we will not be here for too long. But thanks for being here. And I really want to be honest with you. I know that there are hundreds of things that you all could be doing on tonight. And I'm just trying to pull up my notes for tonight, so bear with me. Where did I put my notes at? Where did I put my notes at? Where did I put my notes at? Okay. Wait. All right. I know that there are literally hundreds of things that you all could be doing tonight. So the fact that you chose to spend the next 45 minutes to an hour with me, I do not take that lightly at all. This means a lot to me. But before we get into anything, I want to acknowledge something right now. It is February 10th. Okay. We are 4 days away from Valentine's, which means about 5 weeks ago and some change, a lot of people, maybe you, made some kind of financial resolution, right? Save more, maybe get out of debt, stop feeling so stressed about money. And if that resolution is already off track, if January didn't go the way you planned, I want you to hear me say this clearly at the very beginning of our time together. You are not behind, okay? You are not bad with money. You're not. And honestly, I believe tonight you're right on time for this specific moment we are going to have this evening. And I'm gonna be honest with you, this is not going to be a motivational pep talk. I'm not going to give you a hype. I'm not going to send you off with a list of things to do. No. Tonight, I'm going to give you a plan. I'm going to give you a plan that I wish somebody would have gave me. And I'm talking about a real one you can actually follow. Not because you suddenly became more disciplined, but because it's built for how life actually works for the average middle class individual. So by the end of this next hour, you're going to understand exactly why your past attempts didn't stick, and you're going to see a path forward that doesn't require you to be perfect. Okay? If you all are ready for it, put let's get to it inside of the chat. I want to see let's get to it inside of the chat. I'm gonna reset my screen so that way I can make sure that I see all of you. But if you're ready to move forward, put let's get to it. Y'all know me, I am the preacher at heart. So I need y'all to talk back to me a little bit, just so you all are aware. I have two screens. My camera's right here. You all are on this screen, and my notes are on this screen. I just want to make sure that I let you all know. All right, let's get to it. Hold on, let me pull up my notes so you all can know where we are. All right. Yeah. All right. So listen, I want to remind you all this. I'm gonna pull up my slides so you all can see me here. Let me know if I go out. That you're not bad with money. You just didn't have a system. Okay. You just didn't have, I would say, a proven a proven system. And so I want to talk about January. Let's have a conversation about January. Here's what usually happens in the month of January, somewhere around New Year's. All of us, we all get this burst of motivation. We decide this is the year. This is going to be my best year ever. We set goals. Maybe we go read a book and we tell ourselves we're going to be more careful and more intentional with our money and with our goals, with our family, etc. And for a few days, maybe even a couple of weeks, heck, maybe even for the entire month, it works. But then something genuinely does happen. A bill you forgot about, an unexpected car expense, maybe a stressful week. Maybe some of us are a part of the most recent Amazon layoffs. And slowly and quietly, the plan seems to fall apart. Now, here's what most people do at this point. How do I say this? We tend to blame ourselves. Sometimes you'll blame yourself. They think, I'm bad at this. I don't have enough willpower. Other people can figure this out, but why can't I? And the shame then becomes the thing that carry you into the next attempt. And then the next attempt. And then the next attempt. But here's what I want you to understand. Here's what I want you to really understand. Let me go over to my next notes. January didn't fail you because of you. January failed you because of how you were asked to do it. January didn't fail you because of you. January failed you because the approach did. You see what I'm saying? Think about what most financial advisors and most financial advice tells you to do. Make a budget, set goals, track your spending, be more intentional, and cut back. Huh? I'm guilty of it. I'm one of the people. And here's the truth. All of that is fine. It's not wrong. Let's be honest. It's not wrong. But it puts the entire burden on you. And I had to really realize that. Every single day, you're supposed to wake up and make good financial decisions. Remember your financial goals, resist financial impulses, and know what to prioritize when it comes to your finances. You are supposed to carry all of that on yourself without no help. And that is extremely exhausting. And it's not how lasting change actually works. We got to come up with something else. And here's the thing. I know this because I lived it. I spent years making decent money and still feeling broke by the end of the month. Not because I was reckless, but because I had no system. I had my willpower, but here's the truth. My willpower always ran out. And here's what's really going on. You're not struggling because you're lazy. Let me just let you know that you're not struggling because you're lazy. Okay? You're not. You're not struggling because you're lazy. You're struggling because you're making too many decisions with no structure to support you. Every day, you face dozens of micro choices about money. Do I buy this? Should I transfer that? Can I afford this right now? And when there's no structure, no clear, here's what to do today, not next week, not next month, your brain defaults to whatever is the easiest thing to do. That's not a character flaw. That's just simply how our brains work. What is the easiest thing we can do? The problem isn't your willpower. The problem is that no one ever gave you a system. I want to ask a question, and I want to look on the chat here. How many of you all currently right now can say a financial advisor, your parents, someone, heck, including myself, how many of you all can say you have a system with your money that you can follow? Put yes or no inside the chat. Put yes or no inside the chat. Put yes or no inside the chat. If January didn't work, it's not because you failed. It's simply because the approach failed you. That's it. And that's what we're going to fix this evening. January didn't fail you. You didn't fail yourself. Just how you approached the money failed you. And let me ask you another question. I see all the chats going inside. If I ask you right now, what's the single most important thing you should do with your money tomorrow? What would you say? I'm going to pause right there. And here's the question. If I ask you right now, what's the single most important thing you should do with your money tomorrow, February 11th, put yes or no inside the chat. Ashley, yeah. Put, you know what? If your answer is yes, put 1. If your answer is no, put 2. So if I ask you, what's the single most important thing you should do with your money tomorrow, February 11th, could you answer that question? 1 for yes, 2 for no. And be honest, we're not judging here. We're not judging. And I'm seeing you all put yes, invest, yes, save, yes, pay off debt. How do you know that's the most important thing you should do with your money? And watch this. I'm not talking about in general. Not save more, not spend less. I'm not talking about that. And I knew you all would say that. Because automatically our brain is taught to what? Go to the easiest thing. And the easiest thing we can think about is save more. It's do this. No, but there's a strategy to everything. And here's the truth. Most people can't answer that tomorrow. Because if you all are saying, yes, I need to pay off my debt tomorrow, is that the right strategy tomorrow? Because if you could pay off your debt today, how come you didn't pay it off today? No, I'm sorry. If you could pay off your debt tomorrow, how come you didn't pay it off today? It's because you don't have the funds. So I want you to really see what I'm trying to get you all to see. What is the thing that you should do tomorrow that gets you closer to paying off your debt? What is the thing you should do tomorrow that can get you closer to building your savings account? What is the thing you should do tomorrow, February 11th? What is a part of the strategy that gets you one step closer, one step closer, one step closer to your goal? I told y'all, I'm not here to motivate you. I'm asking you practical questions. Because here's what I see in the chat. That you know what you should do overall. Save more, pay down debt, spend less on things that you don't need. We know the overall stuff, but watch this. None of that helps you wake up on a Tuesday, on a Thursday, and you're not sure whether to put extra money toward your credit card or keep it in your checking just in case. Like, we do not know what is the right strategy we should do tomorrow when we wake up Wednesday morning. And this is the gap no one talks about in the financial space. The gap between knowing what to do in theory and knowing what to do today. So we know in theory I should be debt free. But what do I need to do today to get closer to that? And without daily clarity, the days blurs together. At the end of the month, you're not sure where the money went or why you don't feel any further ahead. Here's the truth. Here is the truth. Goals do not move you forward. Actions do. Someone put that inside the chat section for me. I'm going to say it one more time. Goals don't move us forward. Actions do. At the beginning of this year, I didn't write any new goals. I told myself, this is what I'm doing. And I started putting things into action. But watch this, though. Watch this. The right action on the right day in the right order. Let me say that one more time. The right action on the right day in the right order. Let me pull myself back up. Let me pull, because I want y'all to see me. I want y'all to see me. I need y'all to see me here. The right action on the right day in the right order. That's what's been missing from our strategy. A clear daily answer to the question, what do I do today? Is this making sense to you all? So I want to talk about what actually works. What worked for me? I'm going to walk you through the framework I call the 90-day money reset. This is the framework that started me on my journey, and this took me years to really structure and to put into place because I didn't want to rush this. And watch this. This is not a course. It's not a challenge. It's a structure, a way of moving through the next 3 months that builds real change without burning you out. Okay? It has 3 phases. Each one has a purpose. Each one builds on the one before. If you follow them in order, you'll be a completely different person and you'll be in a different place financially by May. By May. Seriously. You will be in a different place financially. In a completely different place. Let me say this again. I want y'all to hear me clearly. You're going to be in a completely different place. Y'all ready for the 3 phases? If you're ready for the 3 phases, put ready inside the comment section. And I need y'all to get a sheet of paper, pull up your notepad. I'm gonna give it to you and I'm gonna get out your way. I'm gonna get out your way. I'm gonna get out your way tonight. Here's phase 1. Phase 1. Remember, we're talking about 90 days. Okay, we're talking about 90 days. Phase 1 is what I call the foundation. This is weeks 1 through weeks 4. All right. So for the next 4 weeks, you're going to be working on your foundation. And the purpose of this phase is to stop the drift. You're not trying to fix anything yet. You're trying to optimize. You're just trying to see things clearly. Most people have never paused long enough to understand where they actually are. They operate on anxiety, they operate on assumptions, and they operate on avoidance. You see, foundation is about getting honest with yourself and getting oriented with who and where you are. And by the end of this phase, you should feel grounded, not fixed, but no longer guessing. I remember talking with one of my friends. He is a ER doctor. And he says, man, one of the biggest things that I have to battle being an ER doctor is that when someone comes into the emergency room, he says close to about 30%, 40% of the people who he sees as an ER doctor are people who are on the verge of dying. Gunshot wound, heart attack, stroke, you name it. And when their families come in, the very first thing they say is, please fix them. Please fix them. Please fix her. Please fix my mama. Please, 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 please. And he was like, bro, I had to learn how to cut that out because I can't fix what I don't know what's going on. I need to get inside, get to them and just get them stable. Get them to stop losing blood, get them to, get their heart beating fast. Then once we get them stable, then I can do a further analysis of what we need to do to heal this individual. But the very first thing is, my goal is not to fix them. My goal is not to have them smack. No, my goal is I need you living. My goal is as soon as you get inside my room, I need to get your heart pumping, get the blood stopped from flowing. I need to do whatever I got to do just to get you stable. And oftentimes we want to go from financial drama and financial trauma to millionaire. To millionaire. So here's what you do not focus on during the next 4 weeks. All right. You're not paying off debt aggressively. You're not going to be building savings, cutting expenses, and getting ahead. None of that just yet. Okay. Anthony's a get out of debt guy. I got you. But here's the thing. If you skip this foundation move, everything you build after will be unstable. And you'll wonder why nothing holds. So hear me clearly. When I'm going through this foundation, this is important. Here's phase number 2. You're going to flow. So for weeks 5 through 8, once you have clarity, now you need rhythm. This phase is about building a sustainable relationship with your money. Not a rigid budget, not a punishment system, something that can move with your life instead of against your life. Most people have never, ever felt what it's like to have a money rhythm. They react when money shows up. They react when it's gone. Nothing is steady. Nothing has a consistent rhythm because the flow changes that. By the end of this phase, you should feel settled, like you have a system that doesn't require constant willpower to maintain. Here's what you don't focus on during the flow. Here's what you don't focus on during the flow. Big lifestyle changes, perfection, and comparing yourself to others. During these 4 weeks, 5 weeks, I would say, this phase is about consistency, not inconsistency. If you skip flow, you'll burn out by week 6, the same way January collapsed on all of us. The same way January collapsed on all of us. Here's phase 3, forward. This is going to be weeks 9 through 12. Now, this is when we move. You see, this phase is about using the clarity and the rhythm you've built to create momentum. I would say this is towards less debt, towards more margin, and towards greater freedom. Not through a brute force, through consistency. Hold on, I'm pulling my notes here. Right? Forward is where the works pay off visibly. Not because you're doing more, but because you've built the foundation and flow to make progress sustainable. Now, by the end of this phase, you should feel capable, like you're no longer surviving, or you're no longer surviving for your money, but instead you are redirecting it. Make sense? Now, in this phase, here's what you don't focus on. You don't focus on none of this during the forward weeks. Perfection and speed. Be honest with you. And especially not someone else's timeline and lifestyle upgrades. This phase isn't just how do I say this? How do I want to say this? Because I want to make sure I say this right. This phase is when our minds start shifting things and we start handling money just a little bit differently than our peers. This is the phase that, our peers are going to be questioning, why are we doing this? This is the phase that when I was here, people were like, yo, you moving differently. Like you're different. And I was like, I know. I know. I know. I know. This is the framework. Foundation, flow, in the next 90 days. Do y'all see this? Do you all understand what I'm saying here? Foundation, flow, and forward foundation. I really want y'all to get this. And I have it up on the screen because I really want y'all to see this over the next 90 days. Foundation, flow, and forward. I'm gonna leave this up on the screen because I really want y'all to really get this into your head. Foundation, flow, and forward. And I want you to notice something right now. You probably feel a little hopeful, maybe a little relieved. Like, okay, this actually makes sense. I can rock with this. That feeling is real because this is structure, this is system. But here's what I also know about you. Tomorrow morning, you're going to wake up a full day ahead of you. Kids, maybe. Work, probably. 100 things pulling at your attention. And at some point, you're going to think about your money. Maybe it's a bill. I don't know. Maybe it's a purchase you're not sure about. Maybe it's just that low grade anxiety that never really goes away. And in that moment, you're not going to be thinking about your phases or your frameworks. You're not going to be thinking about the three things we just went over. Can we be honest? Let me tell you what you're going to be thinking about. You're going to be asking yourself, dag on it, what do I do now? Dag on it. I just had this emergency. Dag on it. My kid just had a unexpected expense to come with them. Dag on it. My tire just blew. Dag on it. I just lost my job. Dag on it. Life just happens. Life just happens. And if I'm being real with you all, I remember when I was living paycheck to paycheck. And when life happened, I didn't really know what to do with my money. I didn't know what is the right thing I should do right now. I didn't know. I honestly did not know. And I believe that is the gap. Not information. Because I think there's a lot of information out there. A lot of information out there. Right? And then I quickly realized I got all these books in my office. And I read all these books. So knowledge is never the problem. The gap is daily guidance. The gap is knowing what to do today, know what to do tomorrow, but not in theory, but in your actual life with your actual numbers. Not a book that will give me good information because a book is extremely important, right? But how do I get something that can be specific to my life? So the book gives me knowledge. How can I have something that will be specific to me? And here's the hard truth. Most people can't give themselves consistent knowledge and consistent guidance. Not because they're not smart, not because they're not disciplined, but because it's exhausting to be your own coach, your own accountant, and your own accountability system. All while being a mom, all while being a dad, all while being a husband, a wife, all while living your life. And you need something that does that specifically for you. Something that looks at your situation, your income, your bills, your goals, your setbacks, and tells you exactly what to do next, what to do today, not tomorrow, not next month, not next year, not next week, but today. But every single day when you wake up, you need someone to be like, hey, John, hey, Maddie, do this today. Do this today. And for years, I've been sitting back and asking myself, like, what in the world? How can I best serve my people? How can I help my people every single day? I started the show, The Table with Anthony O'Neill, and putting out content. And man, we've grown this platform massively, and I'm super excited. And then I was sitting back and I was just thinking, like, we don't need any more. We need knowledge. But what really transforms lives is what is a coach helping you every single day. Every single day. And y'all, this ain't going to be for everybody, because I don't think everybody's going to want to really do this. But this is for the people who really want to change their lives in the next 12 to 18 months. For the last 2 years, I've been building In the Black. In the Black is an app, but it's not like other apps you've built. It's not a budget tracker. It's not a spreadsheet. It's not a place where you log spending and feel bad about it. It's a daily money coach in your pocket. Every single day, this app looks at your real situation. What's in your accounts? Okay? What's in your accounts? What's coming up? What are your goals? And tells you exactly what to do. Exactly what to do. It's going to give you clear daily directions, a personalized path to becoming debt-free, a plan that adapts when life changes. It's going to give you clarity instead of confusion, and no overwhelm, just simple guidance. Every single day, this app is going to tell you your goals. When you go to sleep, it's going to analyze all of your bank accounts. And when you wake up in the morning, it's going to give you exactly what you need to do today. Anthony, how is this possible? How is this possible? Man, listen, I partnered with an amazing company to build this app. And I told him, I said, listen, I don't want to build an app that's general for everybody. No, how can I help this for John? How can John get a different kind of app situation from Anthony? How can Anthony get a different kind of app situation from Billy? How can Billy get a different app situation and a response for, man, we have dialed this thing in so much. It's one action. It is clear, it is simple, and it is personalized to you. You will not have the same app experience that I have. And here's what I love. Here's what I love. When life changes, when you have unexpected expenses, income may shift. You may even get a surprise bill. Y'all, the app is going to adapt to it. It's going to recalculate everything for you. It gives you a new action that makes sense for where you are, not from where the whole world is. There's absolutely no guessing with your money anymore. There's no overwhelm. There's no shame. Just here's what to do today. Y'all listen, in my personal opinion, this is exactly what's been missing. So we got apps. We can log in and upload our stuff. I feel you on that one, man. I've used apps. One in particular that I thought was absolutely amazing. I thought it was absolutely amazing, right? But it was still missing something. It really wasn't giving me guidance. So we don't need just information. We don't need any more motivation. We need something that tells you what to do next. And then once it tells you what to do, watch this. You can go inside the app and watch courses to learn more of what it told you to do. They can give you more than what I'm going to pull it up. And here's what I love about it. And this is why, hold on a minute, y'all. Hold on a minute. This is why, see if I can pull up the website. Yeah. All right. Let me pull up the website. So, all right. If you go to, what is it here? If you go to anthonyoneal.com/app, anthonyoneal.com/app, you'll be greeted with this particular website. It's a daily money coaching to help you get out of debt and build real wealth. Now, watch this. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can bring my camera up. Because hold on a minute. I'm gonna bring my camera up for you all real quick. Because I want y'all to see why I genuinely do love this particular situation. Here we go. All right, cool, great. All right. All right, so now listen. When you come here, you're going to claim your special. All right, so you're going to get started. But you can go down here, you can learn everything. All right. Let me give you some breakdown on everything. All right. The world's #1 money coach in your pocket. This is what I really love is that you're going to be asked about 10 questions specifically to your specific situation. Here's what I want to tell you. Do not lie on these questions. Because if this app is going to be effective for you, and watch, when I tell you the price on it, y'all not going to believe me. All right. When you sign up for this app, it's going to ask you these questions. Be honest. Right. Then you're going to see here, it's going to give you your goal. All right. You listen, you're going to be able to be out of debt within the next 8 to 12 months or 14 months. Then every single day when you wake up, you're going to have something to do. I'm listening. And here's what I love about it. When it's going to give you what you need to do every single day. So every single day when you wake up, you'll even have a course. So I created a brand new course. It's called the Escape Plan. How do we escape the negative, being in the red, being in debt, and enter into in the black? And in the black is a term for you're in the positive, you're in the green. But it was near and dear to my heart. I was like in the black. This is for everybody, but I'm ready for black people to be positive because they're saying that by the year 2054, African Americans, black people, minority people will have zero to negative net worth. And I said, that's not going to happen on my watch. That's not going to happen inside of my community. So I created a financial course called the Escape Plan. And the only way you can get that course is by getting in this app. And there, watch this. There are so many other videos that are inside of this app. But the beauty part of this is that you're going to be able to upload all of your accounts. I want y'all to look at this right here. You'll be able to upload your bank account, your investment accounts. If you got credit cards, you'll be able to put your credit cards up there. And if you got any loans, you're going to be able to put that up there. And this is something that I believe that a lot of people do not know. You don't even know your own net worth. This app every single day shows you, are you negative? Are you positive? And it's going to show you you are on a trajectory of getting into the positive net worth. This is gold. This is gold. This is 100% gold. So let me tell you what the cost is. I know some of y'all asking me, well, Anthony, what is the cost? Are y'all ready for the cost? Let me show you what the cost is, y'all. Here's the cost. $59 for 3 months, $179 for the year. $59 for 3 months. Or if you just pay for the entire year, it's $179. I want y'all to see that. Here's what I love about this app. And all you got to do, let me put inside the chat for you. This is what it is. Hold on. All right, I just pinned it at the top. Y'all, there's so much that we're going to be doing with this app. Let me tell you what else you're going to get with this particular app. Hold on a minute. Let me just make sure that hold on a minute. Let me tell you exactly what you're going to get with with this particular app. Hold on a minute, so that way y'all can have it. Cause I want y'all to know. All right. With this app, we are creating a community. So if you join the app, the very first thing you're going to get all the features in the app. If you go to anthonyoneil.com/app, if you register today, and by the end of the week, I am giving away a special gift. I cannot say what that gift is, but when you get inside the app, right, I have something that is coming here this fall that if you register for the app, you are going to get that 100% free to be a blessing to someone else and to yourself. Trust me. I can't say what it is just yet. But if you purchase the app tonight, you are going to get this thing 100% free. Then here's number two. Every single month, we're going to have live masterclass, live webinars on something around money. I'm going to be bringing in HR professionals. I'm going to be bringing in investment professionals. I'm going to be bringing in crypto professionals. I'm going to be bringing in debt professionals, debt eliminator professionals. I'm going to be bringing in lawyers. I'm going to be bringing in business consultants every single month. If you are in the community, in the black, you are going to get an email to get inside of our own community, right? And that every single month. Right now, we're committing to once a month. It all depends on how many people we get in. If we see that people are loving it, then what we may do this every single week. For a week, we may just offer a free masterclass. Inside the app, every single month, we're uploading mini courses. We have a AI automation course coming on how can you make money with AI. We're going to be uploading another course with how do you set your kids up to be millionaires before they turn 21 years old. We have another course. We got so many different courses that are going to be uploading into this app, and none of this will ever be any more money to you. You pay $59 a quarter or $179 for the year. And you trying to tell me you can get all these features, plus something you're going to get in the mail this fall that's going to be about $40. That's a hint. You're going to get it in the mail. So once you get inside the app, you're going to click on it. It's going to be a link at the top that says claim your free bonuses. You're just going to give us your name, email address, and a mailing address. And this fall, we are going to ship you something that is going to also be a transformation for your life. And here's the thing that I tell people. When we look at this, it's $59 a quarter. So I know some people are saying, well, how come it's not monthly? Well, because you can't change your finances in 1 month. And for the people who may say, hey, $19 a month is too expensive, I guarantee you spend more than $19 a month on eating out. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. Show me your bank statement. I can show you where you're spending $19. And I'm not looking for people to get into an app just to see and just to be nosy. No, no, no. I need you to commit for 3 months. This is an app that is about transformation, not just a budgeting app. Give me 90 days. I'm gonna walk you through all three phases. Foundation, flow, and forward. Foundation, flow, and forward. And within 90 days, if you ain't moving forward, get out the app. Get out the app. So yes, you all are asking right now, is this available right now? Yes, it is. Let me see if I can pull up the questions. If you go to anthonyoneil.com/app, you'll be able to sign up this evening. You'll be able to get into it. And I promise you, it'll be well worth your investment. And I would encourage some of you all, actually, I would encourage all of you, commit to 1 year. And let me say this, I didn't change my finances in 3 months. I changed my thought processes in 3 months, and I saw forward momentum within 3 months. But it took me about 18 months to change my financial situation. I put myself into that situation. And it's so funny how people can say, you know what, oh my gosh, 18 months, that's a long time. Well, I'm sorry, you put yourself there. I put myself into debt. And I wish I had this. I wish I had this because that 18 months probably could have been about 12 months. If I had someone every single day giving me assignments, telling me what to do inside of my app, man, it'll be a game changer. Even at my financial level right now, what I love about it, I connected all of my investments, all of my bank accounts, and it told me my net worth. And I was like, I actually like waking up every single day, and my app is telling me, hey, your net worth just went up, or yo, your net worth just went down because you took out some loans. So this app is not for everybody. This app is not for the individuals who want to complain about the price. It ain't for you. This app is not for the individuals who always want to look for an excuse to justify their bad spending habits. That ain't for them. This app is for the individual who's sick and tired of being sick and tired and living paycheck to paycheck. This app is for the individual who wants to be in a different financial situation within the next 90 days and completely different by this time next year. That's who this app is for. This ain't no course. I'm not selling you a $3.99 course. I'm not selling you a $599 a month course. You get all my courses for free. My escape plan has over 50 videos inside the app. And the app will walk you through. And this is what I love about the app. Once you answer the questions, it's going to see where you are. And let's say, for an example, you don't need the first 10 videos of mine. It's going to skip you through it. Hey, you need to start over here at video 13 with Anthony. You need to start in this section with Anthony because you already have this. So we're not going to waste your time on that. Now, your friend who gets the app may have to start on video 1, may have to start on video 2, or your friend may start on video 20. The app is fully customized to you. To you. Okay? To you. So let's take some questions. If you got some questions, throw them up on the screen, and we will make it happen. We will make it happen. Hold on a minute. If you want to get the app, go to anthonyoneil.com/app. Again, that is anthonyoneil.com/app. Let me pull up some of y'all's questions that you all have. Hey, Terrence, you can't wait for this. Hey, Coke, go. Go do it. Go do it. Here is a question. Anwi, hopefully I'm saying your name. Anwio says, question, it is asking my biggest money goal right now. Can I choose other and say everything on the list? You can, and you should be able to click all of the things on the list as well, sis. So, but you definitely can say other. The key thing is to be honest and to be very detailed with the app, so that way our system can read it correctly, and we can get you dialed in. All right, so let me get it here, please. Hold on, let me get. Oh man, this is so cool right here. It's not really a question. She says, "Were you in the room when I was praying? Because that's everything I was saying in my prayer to God." Well, look at God. Look at God. Um, how long will the app be available at the current price? We're not changing the price, y'all. This is, I wanted one of the things that I struggled with stepping out on my own was everyone was offering these major classes, right? Everyone was offering, hey, take my course for $599 a month. Everyone was saying, hey, take this and do this for that. And I'm like, Y'all, I don't want to ask my people who are trying to get out of debt, who are trying to invest, I don't want to charge them a lot of money. I can't afford to charge them a lot of money because it doesn't benefit my audience. And I was like, how can I give them so much value for such a little cost? Which is why some of y'all put in the comments, $19.99 a month, it could be cheaper. Well, I don't want that kind of person inside my app. I surely don't. I don't. Princess, there are no discounts. It is so funny. We don't ask Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Prada. We don't ask nobody else for discounts. But when we give you something that can be life transformation, we want a discount on something that can transform our life. I think one of the reasons why God has blessed me so much is I've never asked anybody for a discount. If I know that person has the tools, the resources necessary to help me, and it's $19, $59. Oh man, I'm not even asking. Hey man, here's my price. Here you go. Here you great. Thank you, Jay. He said this is great. This is great. I agree with you. Keep says this is less than purple jeans. Carlos says mind blowing. Come on, y'all. So you can get this app on Apple. So you got to complete the form. Okay. So once you complete the form on anthonyoneil.com/app, you will complete it. Then once you do that, you'll get a QR code or you'll get a link to your email that gives you the link that will take you directly to the App Store if you have an Apple iPhone, or go to Android if you have a Google phone. And why in the world do you have a Google phone? Let me stop playing. Let me stop playing. Let me stop playing. Oh, this is a good question. Man, this is a real good question. Is it compatible with credit union accounts? Absolutely. Any type of credit union, big bank, small bank, if you have a routing and account number, it will connect to it. Okay. This will one question, y'all are giving me so many questions here, and I'm gonna try and get through them as much as I possibly can. But the system is doing it. One of the questions was that someone asked is it secure? So this is why we were supposed to come out in October of last year, but because I really wanted this to be dialed in, we connected with Plaid, 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 and we had to wait close to about 60 days to get approved. So when you get into the app, you're going to be connected through that. So Anthony O'Neill, my company, studio who I partner with, we don't see none of your information. All of your information goes through and connects to Plaid. And that's who your bank uses. That's who like Quicken Books uses. Like these are the organizations that they use. This is not on us. All right. I like that. I like that. So she said, tell us about the security features. All right. Which is really good. Thank you for saying that, Tamika, because I think I should put that on the website. Okay. I think I am going to put that on the website of the security features. So you are 100% covered. You're 100% back. I don't see anything. My team doesn't see anything. We don't even have access to your account. I can't even log into your account to help you at all. We cannot do that. If you lose that information, honestly, you got to reset up and do a whole new account because of just security features. We did not want to have access to that because I don't want no lawsuits. So I don't want to have nothing to do with that. So we waited and we paid to get the function of connecting with Plaid. Am I saying it right? Someone tell me if I'm saying that right. But PLID.com, they handle all of your banking systems and they send the app all of your information as far as in your trackings, your numbers, all the type of stuff. And you can go in there and disconnect it. But I would highly encourage you to connect all of your accounts so that way you and your spouse can see all of the information. Sophie said, it does get exhausting. Thank you so much, Anthony. Let me see if I can go down here and pull up some of the questions because y'all have asked me a lot of questions and I am sitting here trying to get through all of them, but you all are answering. So, hey, y'all, put your questions in there again if I don't get to it. All right. Is it compatible with Cash App Card? It is compatible with Cash App Card. Again, you'll be able to connect all of your accounts. Once you log in, if you know anything about Plaid, right, you can go in there and tell you what banking institute do you want to connect it with? You want to connect it with Cash App. I bank with Truist Bank. If you bank with Navy Federal Credit Union, you can tell it the bank. It'll come up with the bank, and then it's going to walk you through all of its security features to connect it to the account. Again, you can go to anthonyoneil.com /app. Again, that is anthonyoneil.com /app. Do not forget, you all, it is, let me walk you through it one more time. It's $59.99 every 3 months, right? This is $19 a month, and you're going to get all these features. Or if I was you, if you really want to change your life, just go ahead and pay the $179 for the year. That's 12 months of the app giving you daily instructions. And I really want to make sure that you all understand this, y'all. I really do want to make sure you understand this. This is not an app. You're going to get a push notification saying, hey, get into the app. The app is going to tell you, hey, you spent $20 on food yesterday, but you said you're only going to spend $50 a month on eating out this month. So you've already spent close to half. What are you doing? Let's say, for an example, here's one thing I really do love about the app. Let's say, for an example, you have a question. Hey, you can say, hey, AO, man, I have this debt that just came up, but I also have a baby on the way. Can you update my strategy, my system for my baby? The app is going to ask you, when is the baby due? You can say it's due August 13th. Cool, great, thank you. We're going to update your system. Give us 5-10 minutes, and it's going to update your system and update your plan based upon your current situation. Let's say you get let go of your job today. You go in there to the chat function and say, yo, AO, I just got let go of my job today. Can you please tell me what I should do? Very first thing is, all right, cool, we need to update your resume. Like, it's going to walk you through a system. And let's say, for an example, you're working the debt snowball of what I teach inside In the Black. It's going to tell you, hey, pause doing extra payments on your debt snowball. Then it's going to tell you, hey, you have 2 months of your net pay sitting inside your account. So this means we have 60 days to help you find another job. Here's the steps you need to do. Jump on LinkedIn, jump on this, jump over here, talk to this person, and get a job the next 60 days. Maybe this is the thing that just really got me fired when I was playing around with the app. It will tell you too, based upon your savings account, based upon the last 90 days of your spending, you can honestly stretch your 60 days maybe to 75 days if you stop spending money over here, if you stop spending money over there. Listen, this is not just a budgeting app. This is a daily money coach in your pocket that you never have to worry and be by yourself ever again. Pretty much, it's AO in your pocket every single day. And here's what I do love. The only thing that I have access to is that as you all are asking questions, I will be able to see the kind of questions so that way I can create a show around some of the most common questions that people are seeing. Or if we see that thousands of you are asking the question of, hey, about this, let's say some of y'all are saying, hey, how do I invest in SoFi? Okay, cool, great. All right, let's go ahead and have a webinar inside of our private group, not on YouTube, inside the private group, for how do we specifically invest in webinar. I'm not a webinar in SoFi Invest, right? For an example. So I'll either bring in somebody from SoFi or I'll just do the teaching myself and show you all how to invest. This is not a budgeting app. This is Anthony O'Neil as your money coach inside of your pocket every single day. You can get a push notification from us every single day. Yo, yo, yo. Hey, Levi. What are you doing, bro? Yo, yo, yo. How do we work this? Yo, yo, yo. Make sense? I've lost some of y'all's question. Cool, my team is texting me. Boy, y'all really on this thing. Hey, sis. Pretty Brown, you know I love you, sis. I don't know why you just didn't just text me. All right? But we're going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to really be doing a whole lot. I really want to focus on building this app and getting it out there. But I think here's what I love too. And y'all put your questions in there again so that way I can get to them. And if you got to go, please go, y'all. I just want to make sure that I'm answering as many questions as I can. Make sure that you all go over to anthonyoneil.com/app. As a matter of fact, if you're seriously going to sign up for the app, just put me inside of the comment section. Put me inside of the comment section. But one of the things that I really, really, really do love about this app is we're now going to be building a solid community. So now that we have the app, now that I have my money course out there, that listen, y'all, I think I will be one of the only financial people that has a money course that's less than $200. So you're not even you're getting a course for free, but you're getting a coach. You're paying for the coaching, the customized coaching, and on top of the customized coaching, you're getting free courses every single month. I actually partner with the AI expert who's going to be teaching us, right? Who's going to be teaching us how can we make money with AI? Do y'all know that within the next 3 to 5 years, if you are not, if if you are not, if you are not utilizing AI, you're more than likely are going to get replaced with someone who does. So what we're trying to do is we're partnering with organizations that we can give you for free a solid plan on how can you learn about AI, maybe how can you shift your job with AI. So with the next 3 to 5 years, you are layoff proof because now you have the AI awareness. So we're partnering with a professional organization that is really going to be putting this together. But real quick, y'all, I want to thank Rosin. $50 from my sister. Love this. Excited to sign up for the app. Thank you for the money, but I wish you would have put that into the app. Instead of for super chat me, I wish you would have just bought the whole year. You know what I'm saying? But thank you so much because all of our super chats we give away to single parents whenever I do go live. But I want you all to put this into your pocket. Listen, what is this? I'm gonna give y'all the math on this. Watch this. $170 for the year is $15 a month. It's $15 a month. $15 a month. So for a one-time fee, your life is going to change. So many of y'all saying you're getting it. All right, let's. I got another question here. Let's see what we're saying. What we're talking about. Will it be able to tell me how much I should invest based on my finances? It sure will. It sure will. I spent almost 6 months teaching this app my philosophy on building wealth. How I went from living paycheck to paycheck to getting out of debt to building a 7-figure income. We spent time and I really made sure that the structure of this app was solid. And I really wanted to make sure that it was super, super affordable. And listen, man, this app is costing me a lot of money to run. But I convinced my partners and my team that we have to make it super affordable. And so, no, I'm not ashamed when I see people saying $19 a month, $59 a quarter, $179 a year is too expensive. I'm okay with that because this is for the individuals who really wanna change. This is for the individuals who say, you know what, I'm going to invest a little bit so I can see a massive return. The app, when you wake up tomorrow, once you connect all your accounts tonight, it'll say, hey, move $50 to your buffer account today. The app may say, hey, hold off on non-essential purchases right now because you have a bill hitting on Thursday. Uh-oh. That's right. It will say, hey, don't forget your electricity bill is going to be hitting on Thursday. So today is Monday, today is Tuesday. Just make sure the money is stay there. Don't do anything extra. Another thing the app may say is you're on track. No action needed today. Check back tomorrow. It's one thing, the right thing for today. It's one thing, it's the right thing for today. It's one thing, the right thing, but for today. I mean, I'm trying to pull up all y'all questions. How does it work with a couple? That's a good question, Godfather. Listen, here's the thing. Again, the app is going to teach what I teach. So if you are a couple and you and your spouse have two separate accounts and you have two separate ways of living, right? You're married, but your finances are separate. The app ain't gonna help you. Not as a couple. Because I don't believe that couples have separation. I believe couples become one. And you become one with your finances. So the only thing I can tell you is if that's how you all want to roll, then what you have to do is one download one and the other download one. But if all of your accounts are the same, then and you all have, let's say for example, you're like my parents. They have a combined checking account, they have a combined savings account, and then they have a combined emergency account. Then they also have a combined dream account, but then they have two separate, right, accounts for spending. Well, you can connect all six of those to the app. Then you also can connect all of your bills and all of your loans to the app. So now you all can have that. And here's what I love about the app. Let me I think we have it on the site. Let me see if they have a picture of it. Let me see. Yes, they do. All right, let me bring this up for so you all can see this. Because I really want you all to see this, and I wish I could pull up an app, but mine is going to be different from you all. It will not be the exact same thing. So I want y'all to see this right here. All right, you see this? It's going to tell you food and drink. Your goal was $800. You're at $652. Watch this. Shopping. Your goal was 400, but you're over by $23. Then at the bottom is going to give you a financial overview. It's going to tell you all of this information right here, right? Then as you scroll down, it's going to even tell you like, yo, I need you to stop spending money on shopping. What in the world are you doing? It's going to talk to you the way that I talk to you. So it's going to be nice and loving, but it's also going to be very direct. Like, yo, listen, you said that you want to spend $400 on food, on eating out, on shopping. You spent $23 more. I know you're thinking $23 is not a lot of money, but if you're doing $23 this month, $23 next month, $23 the next month, yo, that's almost $100. So you know what you can do with $100? Listen, go to anthonyoneil.com/app. anthonyoneil.com/app. Is it in Spanish? It is not in Spanish yet. We are talking about that, but it's not in Spanish yet. I know some phones can translate things into Spanish, but it's not Team Lady TJ. I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry. Um, does it work for someone who lives in Jamaica? Absolutely. If you have an iPhone, you can definitely upload it. If your banks in Jamaica have, which I do believe they do, it does recognize the routing and accounting number, which I think the routing number is a different name in Jamaica. I'm not really sure, but it does work in Jamaica. Can you use it on a desktop? Not yet. Not gonna lie to you. You can't use it on a desktop just yet. But let me see something real quick. Hold on a minute, y'all. Let me see something real quick. Let me see something real quick. Um, I do know that they said that they are working on that, but Yeah, you cannot use it on. Oh, you actually, y'all. I'm so sorry. Yes, you can. They did it. Come on. Yes, you can use it on a desktop. You all. That was quick. I love Studio, man. This is a great partnership right here. So yes, once you sign up, you can use it on a desktop. All right, you definitely can. I paid for 3 months when I purchased it. The year next month, will it take 2 months to roll over? Yes, it will automatically give you the prorated rate. Or you can say, hey, I want to buy a year, and then you get the full year in advance. All right. But listen, y'all, the special is going to go away this week. All right. I can't say what the special gift is. I am going to be sending you a special gift in your mail for everyone who purchases and spends $59.99 minimum this week. And I can tell you this much. The gift is costing me $40. So I'm not even profiting any money. The team is not even profiting any money. My partner, Studio, they're not profiting any money because we want to be an extreme blessing to you. All right. So listen, I told you all that we're going to be giving away $5,000 to someone. We're going to be announcing that tomorrow in the email. You had to register. Now, if you didn't register, remember I told you this. If you did not register via email, then unfortunately you didn't qualify for the $5,000. So you had to register to get and to qualify for the 5,000. So we will send out that email on tomorrow so that you are fully aware of who it is. And it's going to be absolutely amazing. How do I add an app? I'm confused. Hey, Ellie, ask me that question a different way. How do I add an app? I don't know what you mean by that. How do I add an app? Um, Bazaar said, I'm in for a whole year, 2026. Let's go. Let's go, sis. That's what I'm talking about, yo. Um, does the app require internet? Absolutely requires the internet. I think all apps require an internet for the most part because we got to connect to the bank accounts. And so we need to see what's happening. It doesn't require that all the time, but you do need to have an app internet access for sure, for sure. All right. Um, All right, here we go. Once the questions are answered on the app, are the videos tailored to our needs, or do you recommend watching all 50 videos from start to finish? No, 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 no. I would say first focus on your needs. So the app is going to tailor your situation. So let's say and it's not 50 videos, I was exaggerating. It's only 28 videos. I'm sorry. My team just corrected me. It's only 28 videos, Anthony. And so here's the thing, y'all. The app is going to tell you, hey, August, you are doing decent in this area. There's no need for you to watch it. Let's go ahead and just get you over here to this particular foundation that Anthony has. And let's get you over to the forward. Let's get you over to the foundation. And then boom, boom. Now, here's what I would recommend. Once you get through your stuff, and let's say you have some extra time, once you get inside the app, you'll see there's a library. Click on the library, and that's where all of our videos are. Every single video is inside the library, right? So you do have access to where you can go watch all the videos. So every time we upload a brand new course, it will be baked into wherever you are. Let's say, for an example, you're saying, hey, I need to make more income. And if I create a course on making more income, it will automatically be included into your strategy for you specifically. But let's say, for an example, someone is saying, hey, I didn't click, I need more income. Maybe you're saying I need to invest more. Well, you will still have access to all the videos inside the app. Now, someone asked a question, I can't find where it was, and I want to address this. I really do want to address this. Everyone needs an app because I can't stress this enough. We've invested a lot of money into this app to tailor it to you. So giving your friends access to your app, one, is crazy because they're going to be able to see all your financials. And then two, man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. And can I speak to us within the black community real quick? We are always looking for shortcuts and discounts and the cheapest way out. One of my good friends sent me something today from one of the generals in our space. Um, and he said a quote, and I told my one of my close friends, I said, "Yo, I just need to make sure that before I say this, I know where it's coming from. And I want y'all to hear me clearly when I say this. It bothers me when I see us say $19 is a lot. $19 is a lot. But he's found a study that showed that nearly 76% of all luxury items, Louis, Gucci, Prada, are purchased from middle class to broke people. So we will complain about $19, $59. That is not a luxury item, but it can position us to buy luxury items without any stress, without any debt, without any bondage. So we don't complain to the luxury stores. Oh my God, it could be a little bit cheaper. But when we get presented something that can change our lives, we want to complain about it. We don't want to invest into it. But can I tell you something? And this may offend some people. Nothing extraordinary happens to average people, to average mindset people. Nothing extraordinary happens inside of your comfort zone. Nothing. I'm going to be honest with you. This app is going to stretch you. This app is going to hold you accountable every single day to your goals. This app is going to correct you when you say, hey, I want to do this. And this is what I love about it. It's not forcing my thought process on you. It's asking you, what do you want? I want to spend $100 this month on food. All right, cool, great. Put that in there. Boom. Hey, you had $90. Hey, you said you wanted to spend $100, but you spent $200. Why? So this app is based upon what you put inside of it. And I'm gonna tell you right now, the people who invest into it for a year are going to be different by this time. Next year. The reason why I am where I am today is because of me sitting up on an amazing general within the financial space, and me literally putting into practice what I was learning from him and his amazing organization. I cannot take that away. I learned, I applied, and I stuck with it because why? I saw the fruit of the labor that he put in. And I say this lightly and respectfully. Y'all, I don't come from no wealthy family. I don't come from my family leaving no money. Man, my first car was given to me by my godmama and my goddaddy. My parents could not afford to get me a car. Couldn't. So I had to get into the books. I had to follow a system. I had to follow a strategy. I had to really do it on my own. I had a lot of information, but I didn't have a daily coach in my pocket. I didn't have a daily coach in my ear. Didn't. I didn't. So you're going to have it so much further. You're going to be so much further along your journey. So much further along your journey. All right. So much further along your journey. Here's another good question. Will the annual fee auto renew year over year? Correct. I already have the app. Thank you so much. Oh man, Miss Robbins, thanks for getting the app. Your life is going to change. It will auto renew. You will get an email ahead of time because again, I'm the money guy. I want to make sure that we're being very transparent and give you ample amount of time to cancel your subscription if you want to. But I believe if you work the system, I don't care. Like for me, I'm using the app. And I'm paying for the app. And I don't have any debt. But I want a coach in my ear reminding me. I want Anthony holding Anthony accountable. That's dope. That's dope. I want Anthony reminding me every single day what Anthony said he's going to do. That's dope. Man, I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. Boy, I never thought about that. So listen, man, if you want to get the app, remember it is $59.99 for the quarter, $179 for the year. If you register by the end of this week, you will get a free gift in the mail coming this fall. You will get a free gift in the mail. And you're going to have so much access to a lot of amazing things. And like I said, we're going to be creating the community. We're going to be launching that community here the first of next month, to where you have to be a part of the In the Black community. And so if you go to anthonyoneil.com/app, sign up tonight. I promise you it's going to bless you. And share this with a friend. Finally, a money coach that does everything for you. Everything for you. Everything for you. It helps you with your budgeting. You get all access to all of my courses. You'll be able to ask us questions. You'll be able to have a conversation, and every single day you have a customized plans for you. Not you're not getting the same plan Miss August is getting. It is customized to you and to your family. And for $59.99 a month, I don't know where else you can find courses, budgeting, and a coach in your pocket every single day. Here's another good question. If the special for those who sign up tonight or only, or does it apply to the end of the week? Hey, it's a good question. I just answered that one. Diamond, it is for until the end of the week. It is for the end of the week. All right. And so I just got the app. I pray it works. Well, Miss Ambitious, it's gonna work. Trust you on that one. We've been working on it. I like this. She said, I can't afford not to invest in this app. I need help. Man, come on now, somebody. Come on, come on. I love this, man. Um, hold on. Donna, I love it. She said, if you're gonna pay for it, you might as well use it. You got that going, right? I mean, and I like that. I like that. If you're gonna pay for it for 90 days, and this listen, if you gotta go ahead and go. But let me talk about this. This is a problem that I have with people in general. We'll pay for something, but then we'll complain that it didn't work. Then my first question that I always ask, well, did you do what the system told you to do? Or did you not like what the system told you? And so you said it doesn't work because you don't like that it held you accountable to what you said you wanted. Hmm. Is it user friendly for perhaps seniors, parents? Absolutely, Jeanette. Super easy. Honestly, super easy because they don't have to. Come on. Let me help y'all out. Let me help you out. This is why I think it's easy for everybody. In other apps, without saying no names, I think they're amazing apps. I'm not knocking nothing. But in other apps, we had to type in. We had to spend at least, 30 minutes to an hour every single month to type in on our budget. Well, on this app, you still will need to do some typing. But what it's going to do is it's going to pull up your bank statements, and it's going to put everything into categories for you. So now when you swipe your debit card, when you swipe your credit card, it's going to put that automatically, and it will see, okay, this credit card transaction was on McDonald's. This one was at Publix grocery store. This one was at Louis Vuitton. This one was from something bank, and this was a car payment. This was their house payment or their rent payment. And so it will automatically tell you exactly what you are spending your money on, and it will put it inside the category for you. And here's what I love too, is that over 3-4 months, it's going to tell you where you spend the majority of your money, in what categories. So now you don't even have to guess. Man, I spend a lot of my money on food, and maybe I need to start cooking out at home. Man, I spend a lot of my money on fun things. Like, for example, I went to the putt putt place, swingers, the putt putt place, and it noticed that that was like a they called it like an amusement type part, like a fun activity. So it put it inside of my fun account. I love it. And here's what I love too is I didn't create a fun account for me, so it automatically created fun money account and said, "Hey, how much money do you want to spend in this?" Man, this is brilliant. I mean, this is just brilliant. So yes, it is user friendly. The Watkins family says, "What if I have no job, no income, but periodically income streams? Is this good for me?" Absolutely. This is good for everybody. Listen, I don't have a job, so my income fluctuates. This month I may make a lot of money. Next month I may make a little bit of money. The next month I may make a little bit more. The next month I may make a crazy amount of money. The app is built on you. I cannot stress this enough. The app is built solely on your situation. All right. Solely on your situation. This is a system you can trust. Support that adjusts with real life guidance without shame or resets. And y'all see this picture on the phone, just questions. I need y'all to hear me on this one. Let me pull myself back up. I need y'all to hear me on this one. Please don't lie. And when it's asking you for your income, how much money do you make a month? Please tell the truth. If it's asking for how much debt you have, don't round it up. Maybe round it up to get inside the app, but by the end of this week, please make sure you go back and tell us exactly where you are. If you have 53,342 cents in debt, please put the cents in there. If you make $5,113.98 on your income, please put that in there. The more accurate you give the app, the more accurate it can tell you exactly when you're going to get out of debt, how much money you're going to have by this time. It's going to be able to study the stock market and tell you, hey, based upon the interest rates over these past few years, if you're putting in this much money, you will be there. Tyron asked a real good question. How can this app help those who use cash more than their debit card? Hey, listen, this app is going to still help you just as much as someone who may use their debit card. I use cash a lot. I try to use cash a lot when places that allow for cash, right? But here's the thing. You got to use your debit card or pull money out of your bank account to get the cash. So now, if you pull out, let's say $300, right, bro, to Tyrone, you are going to have to go inside and tell the app, hey, I spent out of the $300 that I pulled it out on, you are going to have to go put those into the buckets. And then you're going to have to tell the app, and this is what I love. You just can't click on that item and then put it in there. You're going to chat with the app. Hey, in the black, I spent $300 at this particular place. Can you put this inside this bucket? Boom. It's going to update everything. It's going to calculate everything. It's going to tell you, hey, we updated this. Here's your updated plan. Here's what's going on. Here's what you're looking at towards the end of this month, towards the end of your goals. So this app works perfectly for everyone. 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 No, I'm praying for you. I'm behind in my bills since my husband's surgery. This is life. And I'm praying for your husband's surgery. I'm praying for you all. And I'm believing that God's going to do some amazing things for you, all right? Can we sign our teenager 15-year-old up for it? They have their own account. Man, this will be brilliant. Man, this is brilliant. Yes. Yes. Yes, you can. That's brilliant. That is brilliant. Man, I never even thought about that. But that's brilliant. Yes. If they have a bank account, yes. This is super kid friendly. There's nothing in there that definitely no adult stuff up in there, right? So you'll be straight there, all right? So I would highly encourage that because now we're starting a conversation with our young people at a young age. at a very young age. Okay, at a young age. At a young age. Hold on a minute. My team is texting me. Send me some more questions, y'all. I got a little bit more time. I want to make sure that you all are getting this information that you need. If I haven't answered your question, let's talk about it. Let's definitely talk about it. Um, let me see here. I love that. You know what? I know. I like that right there, bro. This getting his kid the account. I like that. I don't know how I'm saying this, Miliano. I don't know if he's a lady too. Might be a lady too. Correct me if I'm wrong. But Miliana, hopefully I'm saying your name correctly. Email me. Email me. I'm going to deposit some money into your kid's account. I don't know how much yet. I don't know how much yet, but I'm gonna tell my team I want to deposit that because that's to me that just got me fired up right there. They went, oh my gosh, and and people out here complaining this is too much. But Miliano's talking about my I don't know how to pronounce the name. It's talking about hey, how can I get my child at 15? And now watch this. The app tells you your net worth. So now they're going to have a conversation with their child about their net worth. The conversation with mom, what does net worth mean? Dad, what does net worth mean? Well, let me show you. Actually, as a matter of fact, son, you can go inside the app and Anthony's going to show you what your net worth means. Man, I like this boy. That got me fired up. That got me fired up, boy. Man, a lot of y'all starting to ask this question. I'm just not getting to these questions. Can we use this to help our kids be financially in a better situation than us as parents? Absolutely. The biggest thing we can do to help our kids get in a better place financially is by having a conversation with them now. It gets on my nerves when I hear parents say, "Oh my gosh, I cannot talk to my kids about money because they don't understand it." That's a daggone lie. They understand what Beyonce's saying. They understand how to look at a dance and copy the dance and dance their behinds off. They understand how to go into school and cuss out a kid. One of the greatest enemies to your kids' success is your excuse on why you won't educate them about money. One of the greatest one of the greatest enemies to your kids' success is your excuse as a parent that you give yourself. CJ Prince says, Ayo, question for you. If you have $2,000 in your high yield savings account because you are trying to move, but you have $13,000 in credit card debt, would it be wise to throw that $1,000 into that debt? Nah, Nah, CJ. Here's why I need you to move. So if you're moving, hopefully you're moving into a more affordable situation. You're not going into something any more expensive, right? And CJ, get the app and put this inside the app, and it's really gonna break it down. It's going to ask you all kind of questions, but my thing would be is if you know you are moving, you know you have to move first. So pause the debt snowball, pause the aggressiveness of paying off your debt, get situated, get your life and your living situation situated first, and then start the whole system back over, right? And I even talk about this inside in the black. Um, um, so my official course is now called the Escape Plan. How do we escape being in bondage, being in debt, and how do we get into freedom? And I really talk about when is it the right time to pause? When is it the right time to have a step back from aggressively going after our debt? And there's some things, y'all, that I've taught in the past that I no longer teach. I have matured. I have evolved. In I am, in school and being in school. I don't agree with about I'll say about 60% of what they teach me in school. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I'm still getting the education. I'm still getting the information. I'm still being stretched and challenged. Because what I believe in is this. This book right here is, look at it. Like, I use my Bible. I know some of y'all may think I'm just this interesting, crazy dude, but nah, man, every single day I read this word. Every single day I'm stretching myself spiritually and even practically. Every single day. And so all of my money stuff is going to come from what does the word of God say? Not what does, my degree say. Nah, my information is going to come from what does the word of God say? And then how do I take the complex issues and we have a conversation about it from a practical perspective? All right. All right. What other questions you all have? All right. I'm trying to catch up. This is so right. I'm 8 years old and watching you right now. Okay, Brown. Okay. Okay. Yeah, take a screenshot of that and send it to your people. All right. Um, all right. Diamond says, I will be having a living and financial change soon. Okay. So will the app allow for me to make updates and adjustments to my financial and expenses? Absolutely. So Diamond, all you would do is you go inside the app and you will tell your coach, hey, I just changed my job. I was working, let's say for an example, for Amazon. Now I'm working for Anthony O'Neill. And I was making $5,000 at Amazon, but now I'm making $10,000 at Amazon. But also my mortgage, or I just bought a house, so my mortgage payment is $1,200. Can you update my income and my new expenses, my living expenses, and update my plan on how to hit my goals, whether that's paying off the debt, whatever you tell the app. And the app within a matter of 5 to 10 minutes is going to update it. Okay, it's going to update it. So the app never stays. It is always going to update. And here's what I love. You all go to sleep. That's when the app goes to work. It's going to go through all of your spending for the day. It's going to update all of your goals. And when you wake up tomorrow, you'll be able to see where you are. So every night when you're sleeping, that's when the app really goes to work. It's not working that much throughout the day. I'm not going to lie to you. It's working when you're sleeping. In the evening times, when you're not spending your money, when there's not a lot of transactions going on, it's going to update every single night. So when you wake up, the app is going to tell you exactly what to do. Listen, anthonyoneil.com /app. Here we go. Is there a wealth building tool for future projections of retirements, investments, etc.? Absolutely. So I have a wealth building tool on my website. I'm taking it down because I told you all I was building an app. And so the wealth building tool that we gave you all, which was a Google spreadsheet, we're taking it down because the app is so much better. You'll be able to ask the app, hey, making sense out of your daily dollar, making sense. You'll be able to tell the app, hey, I would like to retire by 50. It's going to analyze your investment portfolio. It's going to analyze what you have going on. And then from there, it's going to tell you what you need to do every single month to make it happen. All right. All right, so here we go. For those asking about children using the app developer says you must be 13 or older, need parental consent under 18 to use the app. Absolutely true. So this is what I recommend. And this is why I said absolutely. Mom and dad, you download the app because most phones are going to be in the parent's name. So you download the app if you got a 15-year-old, you put the information on there, and then boom, you give it to your child. Your child can't spend any money inside the app. So it's education. It is education. All right. So you be able to connect that. But thanks for calling that out. Can Canadians use this app? Absolutely. Again, if you have a banking system, absolutely. And if you have access to the App Store, that's the only time you cannot do that. All right. Crumbler. Now, come on now, brother. You know me there, brother. You know me. Does the app address tithing and giving? It does. I do a whole 2 courses on tithing and giving. I'm actually going to come up with a course specifically just on tithing because there are some teachings that I believe is not proper out there, and I want to. I know some people in the body of Christ are not going to like what I have to say about tithing. Tithing is not a hell or a heaven situation, but it is a favor situation. And I think that just because a prophet says give doesn't mean you need to be giving. If God did not tell you to give, then you're not giving. Because God is going to talk to me the same way he talked to that prophet. If God wants me to give $1,000 or $500 or $10, God's going to tell me what to do. Okay. He ain't going to talk to the prophet and not tell me what to do. So the app does. And so you will be able to tell the app, hey, create a tithing giving section because it's going to automatically do that because that's what I teach. So we have taught it to do just that. Again, y'all go to anthonyoneil.com/app. Um, um, all right. Here we go. Just my thoughts. How does it work with student loans? Well, you all know me. Student loans is debt, period. So it's going to be able to track all your debt. You got to tell it all the debt that you have. I mean, debt is debt. I am out of consumer debt. I'm not out of mortgage debt. So I still am in debt because I have a mortgage, but that is an asset. And so I think depending on how this year goes for us, I think I may pay off my mortgage next year on my personal home, not on my investment homes. But I am paying off my mortgage in Ghana in Africa. So I am excited about that. Any more questions? Any more questions before we get about here, y'all? Boy, y'all are. Um, uh, Jakia, how can I connect accounts like I guess your student loan repayment sites to it, or do I have to enter the information manually? Well, once you click on there, set up the accounts. Once you go inside on Plaid, you'll be able to say, hey, you can type in that. If that financial institution is inside of Plaid, which majority of financial institutions are, you'll be able to connect it. If it's not, for security reasons, we can't connect it. So you will have to manually upload it. But there are literally thousands and thousands of financial institutions connected to Plaid, and you wanna go ahead and do that. But if it's not, then you will have to manually just tell your coach that, hey, I have $20,000 in student loans. Can you put that inside of there, please? And then you will need to update it like, hey, I paid $500 on my student loans. Can you update that? But for the most part, most financial institutions are inside of it, so that should be not a problem at all. All right. Um, uh, will this work for business accounts? Absolutely. All of my business accounts are connected. All right. All of my business accounts are connected in there, which I'm honestly going to take out the business accounts because for me, I don't spend money out of my business accounts. If I did, my CPA would kill me. And so I'm going to take that out and probably even create another account for the business. But I just need to do personal. But yes, you can connect business accounts. All right. Um, oh man, look at this, y'all. Look at this. It's doing as much as even calculating the overtime I need to meet goals in a closer time frame. This app is great. Come on, somebody. Come on. Listen, if y'all are not getting this app, you just don't want to be different. You don't want to change anything. People are already using the app. It's $59 a quarter. This app is telling him what he needs to do to hit his goals. Will you interview subscribers on your platform once our financial goals have been met? Absolutely. I'm actually going to be interviewing people by the end of this month because I want to know. We want to get testimonies of how people are using the app. What are some of the things that they love about it? So that way we can let people know that hey, this app is not this. It's not. It's not whack. I mean, here's what I do love is I've partnered with an amazing organization, right? And what they assured me is that every single day they are working on making the app better. Every single day they are working on making the app better. And so as you will see updates come, you will see changes, and the changes are going to be for the better. And I told them, I said, hey man, I want this app to be the best money coach in their app. This is not a budgeting app. This is a money coach in your pocket called In the Black. In the Black. All right. I'm self-employed. Can I use this app on my business account? Absolutely. My business accounts, like I said earlier, are on there, Lamika. And so I pay myself through my business, so I get a salary monthly. So I'm honestly going to disconnect mine because that's it's my business, but it's not my income, if that makes sense. So all the money in that account is not free for me to spend, right? It's for the business. So I'm actually disconnecting that because when I looked at my network, I said, "Oh Jesus, oh my luck." But I realized I connected all six of my accounts, and I was like, whoa, only three of those are mine. The other three are the businesses. And my net worth changed drastically because we have a lot of money in the business account. And we even have some investments for the business. And so it wasn't giving me my true net worth. So I'm honestly going to disconnect it because I was like, yo, I know my net worth. And my net worth ain't that yet. Anthony O'Neill is not worth that. Now, AO Enterprise, the Neatness Network is doing well, but Anthony O'Neill is not there just yet. So I want to disconnect it. And then what I probably will do is have another app specifically for the business. But if you operate Lamika solely off of that, number one, you can do that. But then number two, I would highly suggest that you sit down with a strategist to help you get your business paying you and keep your business and personal stuff situated financially. It's just better long term. And I even pay myself a W-2 income so that way I get taxes taken out. So that way, I'm doing things right from the IRS. But such a good question. Um, uh, Takeo, that's a good question. Can I connect with your investment account? So you can connect with any financial institution that allows connection via Plaid. And for the most part, most of your major institutions are on that account. So again, you're not giving Anthony O'Neill, AR Enterprise, the Neatness Network, any of your information. I can't even log into your app. No one can log into your app because that was the contract and the agreement that we signed with Plaid because we want to make sure that all of your financial information is secure, right? So in the black has no access to any of your stuff. So as long as your financial institution is on plaid.com, Plaid, then you will be able to do that. I need to know. I need to make sure I'm saying, is it plaid or played? I don't think it's played. Is it played? No, it can't be played. I think it's plaid. Um, and so, yes, as long as your bank is there, you should be straight. All right, let me go down here some more. Jesus. That's a good question. Business. She says, I'm a South African on a seasonal work visa and I'm trying to save money for retirement. Can I do long-term and high yield savings on this app? Now, such a great question. No, you cannot give me money to save, but the app will give you the strategy and coach you daily on how to save. The app will also tell you open up an account inside of SoFi Invest. For an example, for those of you all who want to get into a good, the best high yield savings, go to anthonyoneil.com/savings. That's going to give you the best return on all of your income right now. But as far as in, can you save and invest inside of In the Black app? No, you cannot. All right. You cannot do that. So I don't. Such a great question. All right. Uh. Oh, Jesus, boy, y'all asking me a lot of questions, boy. Can I use this app for your business? You can. Would it help track things for taxes, such as purchases towards home improvements, documents for taxes? It will. Yes, it can. It's a budgeting tool. It is a coach. So you are able to upload anything and everything in there that you want. Is this app able to analyze your accounts and tell you things you need to connect, suggest things to get rid of, etc.? Absolutely. I think that is the golden thing about this app is that once you connect all of your apps, you can say, "Hey, can you analyze my bank statements and tell me what do you suggest I take out? Can you analyze the last 3 months of my spending and tell me where should I cut back on?" It's going to literally go through all of your spending and it's going to tell you, LB, that you spent $400 over the last 3 months on this. You can cut back on that. And if you take that $400 and let's say you invested into a mutual fund or into an index fund, this is the potential of this. Or if you're in debt, if you take this out, put this towards your debt, it will save you X amount of dollars in interest and it will save you 6 months of being in debt. The app is a killing game. It's killer. I'm just telling you right now. All right. I love it. Jakia says, does this app tell you whether your goal is short term or long term due to your financial situation, like going back to school? Absolutely, it does. Absolutely. Ambitious, such a great question. So if you all sign up, you will have access to the private community called In the Black. And so we're going to be launching that next month. Everyone will get an email and a push notification saying that, hey, here's how you sign up for, here's how you get access to the app. I mean, not to the app, to the private community. And so we want to launch the app first. And then now we're just building the community. And so by the end of this month, top of next month, you all will have access to it. We're going to have a coach. His name is Jeremy Wright. And he's going to be coaching everyone and meeting with you all and interviewing people. You all going to be able to go in there and post your wins. And that's what I love about this community, man. Let me come full circle with this. Let me come full circle with this, right? This is what I love about this. This is what I love about this. Is that this is not just a money coach in your pocket. It's not just about a bunch of free courses. It's about now you're going to be connected to people who want to change their financial situation and they're on the same goal as you. Maybe at different stages, but they are literally trying to get into financial freedom. They're trying to build more margin. They're trying to invest more. They're trying to build legacy. Y'all, I want to see us have about 25,000 people in our community. And so you'll be able to come into the private group and say, yo, I just paid off $500, or yo, I just saved my first $100, and have thousands of people celebrate you. Inside of the same community, if I'm speaking in the city, I'm going to go inside this community. I'm not going on YouTube. I'm going to go inside this community. Hey, I'm going to do a pop-up at Pizza Hut. Let's go shut Pizza Hut down, and everyone who come, I'm buying pizza for everybody, and let's share our wins. Let's maybe share some of our struggles and how do we come together as a community and help you win. This is not going to be the time where you get to come and take pictures with me. I don't give a crap about pictures. I want us to come together, bring all of our minds together, and how do we help our brothers and sisters get out of debt, get out of bondage, and really experience something for their families. Like, I want a community. I want a community. This app is for everybody. This community is for everybody. But I'm going to be honest with you. I want to see more black people than I see white people. I don't want to be rude, but I want to see more of us. in this community. And I would love to see white people. I would love to see Hispanics. I'm going to be honest with you. But I want to see black people because black people, we are behind. And I want to see us getting ahead. And oh man, I want to see my generation raising their kids. And when their kids turn 18, instead of for us asking, man, how do I pay back student loans? We're all celebrating because we are a part of the inner black community and we are able to give our kids $100,000 to go to school. I want to see a community of individuals to where when our kids go to buy their first house, we can give them down payment towards their first house. I want to see an individual, I want to see a community of individuals to where we're putting money into our kids' retirement before they even get to retirement age. But it can't happen if we're struggling. Can't happen. And it won't happen. Can't happen. A camera says, does the app include proper structure strategy, business accounts, paying self a salary, SEP IRA, contributions? Absolutely. Absolutely. Is this better than Rocket Money app? I think it is. You may not. That's cool. But heck yeah, I'm going to say my app is better than my... What? Come on now. You know how much money and time we put behind this app? Absolutely. And you're paying $59 a quarter. Stacy, what's going on, sis? Going to do this right now. She's Stacy Brown. Say, yo, I'm going to do this right now when I come in October. Stacy is a one of the top realtors in the country, the top realtor in the Illinois area, and I'll be speaking at her conference in October. And so, if you're in the Illinois area, hey, Stacy, put your information inside the app. I don't know if you have it. Not inside the app. Put the information inside of the chat. Because if you're in the Illinois area, y'all, I may even do that. If you're in the Illinois area, I think I'm coming from out of the country. I think my assistant said maybe I may do something with my Illinois people, especially my Chicago people. Get up with you all. But Stacy is killing the game. She's good friends with my realtor, who's made me a lot of money, Keith out here. So I'm loving it. Oh man, boy, y'all are up in this app. Oh man, Cindy said she already started watching the videos on the app. Okay, 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 okay. I love it. I love it. Man, y'all are all right with me. Mm-hmm. I love it. My wife and I share our main account. Will it separate what we both bring in and spend? If you wanted to, it can. Yes. You can tell it to separate it, but I don't suggest you separate it. Okay. Again, I was interviewing a couple today. I'm trying to get them to launch a show. I'm trying to get them to launch a podcast that they can really talk about combining income. Because I'm just not qualified on a relationship space to talk about relationships because I'm not married. And so I'm really trying to find a true married couple that can talk about the importance of combining their income. And which is so funny. This show is coming out in a week, and this is what they said. They're 32 years old. They said, man, when they combined all of their finances, they had one checking account, which was all the money comes into. Then they have one bill account where they pay all the bills out of. Then they have one savings account for the emergencies and one savings for dreams. And then they both have separate accounts for spending. They said when they combined all their income, when his money became her money became his money, and then they have one mindset around money, they said their income almost tripled. And I believe it tripled because God saw that they were good stewards. So I don't want to. This ain't about. I ain't teaching tonight. All right, I'm not teaching tonight. I get it. I get it. All right. Uh, do the app. Whoa. Oh man, is there someone from your team I can talk to about incorporating this app into our teen financial literacy program at our church? Yeah, email support@anthonyoneal.com. That's support@anthonyoneal.com, and it'll get you connected with the right person. Um, y'all listen, let me tell you something. How do I say this? This is phase one of the app. There's like 3 to 4 different phases to this app that is just going to shut the game down. And watch this, the price is never going to change. We're never going to change the prices. We're going to always add to it and make it better. Next month, when we launch the community, it's going to be insane. And we are going to really do something that I believe is going to be impactful. This year is the year that I come out with resources and tools that is going to help people transform their lives. I'm tired of seeing $1,000 courses, $1,000 webinars, $200,000 masterminds when the average person cannot afford it. And it really doesn't give value to get the person out. So I'm for the average person. I'm for the middle class person because I know what it feels like to want to have access to information, to want to change my life, but I can't afford this. I can't afford that. So we just gonna be doing this thing. So yes, we are honestly working with churches this year. I'm partnering with 25 churches around the United States of America, and I'm offering them something special. So we are really doing something, man. That's awesome, superstar. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Um, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you so much. Um, thank you so much. I'm a 61-year-old black woman living paycheck to paycheck. Okay. No retirement after working 22 years for my church. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm starting over. Please help. Get the app. Get the app and tell the app that. And I'm gonna give you a strategy inside the app. Okay. Tonight's not really the night I can give financial advice because I want to make sure that I'm answering all the questions for people. Um, you know, I want to make sure I'm answering all the questions for people. Um, All right, ban. I had to ban you, man, because I mean Brown, you was putting it. Let me um Maya, did I announce the winner? No. So what I'm doing is we're going to be sending out the email to everyone who subscribed, and we will be announcing the winner tomorrow. I'm hoping that the person who I have in mind subscribe because remember we said the only way to get the $5,000 is to be to have registered. So you will get an email. Well, actually, everyone who subscribed, who registered, will get an email on tomorrow letting you know who won. All right. Will the community be inside the app? Hopefully, it's not a Facebook community. Heck no, Martin. I don't do Facebook communities. So we will post inside the app when the community is live. You will get an email and a push notification for sure. But we're building out, we are using a different community platform, but you will get a notification for that 10 times better than Facebook. All right. That's where we're going to have all of our Zoom meetings at to where you all can come on there and learn it. And listen, this is much better. YouTube, I'm still going to be giving YouTube value, a lot of value. But this community is going to get my heart. This community is going to get me working every single week. Like I want to know names. I want to know faces. I want you all to meet people in your cities. I want to see Inner Black having small groups going through different things as a community. Like my brain is so like, yo, I want to build this, right? And so yes, we're not using Facebook group. We're using something that is better. And even as well, y'all, we are going to be having a conversation. We're going to be asking y'all, hey, what would you all like us to talk about inside of the community? What are some of the things that you all are feeling, that you are seeing, that you need questions on? And we're going to, if I don't have the answers, we're going to bring in an expert who does have the answers. I think within our community, we need to have a conversation on estate planning. We're hearing so many people talking about, man, put your house in a trust and da 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 da. Some of it is good information, some of it is bad information. So we're going to bring in a trust attorney. We're going to bring in a will attorney. We're going to bring in, anyone and everyone who could really help us. All right. Good question, Tiffany. So the community is launching next month. All right. So what you all would do is once you go inside the app, you're gonna click on library. And at the top of library, you'll see all of your announcements. I'm gonna get with my developer and see if we can make it on your front of your home screen, to where you can see it as soon as you do it. And so all next month, we'll just tell everyone, hey, don't forget, go ahead and join the community. Boom, join the community. Boom, join the community. Boom. And listen, here's the thing. The only way you can get access to the community and the only way you're going to know that the community is active is if you're in the app. All right. And when you unregister from the app, if you unsubscribe, then you're going to be unfortunately unsubscribed and kicked out of the community, because we want to make sure that if you're investing into yourself, that we're giving you as much resources as we possibly can. All right. Ash, yo, we all do. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. All of us do. All right. All of us do. All of us do. I actually have an interview with a gold and silver investment specialist actually coming out the end of this month. So I'm going to talk to them about that. They're actually going to come on the show, but I would honestly love to do a course with them. I love that. Man, I love that. I love that. I love that. All right, y'all. Listen, the app is the way to go. All right. Here's what you get one more time: clear daily directions, a personalized path to becoming debt free. And I mean this, we don't have like three systems and we just divide people up. No, no, no. This app is going to give, if we got 20,000 different people, it's going to give 20,000 different directions on what you need to do to hit your goal. This is why it took us so long to build this app. And then a plan that adapts when life changes. So if you lose your job, if you get an increase in your check, here's what I love too. Let's say you get a bonus check. Don't spend the bonus check before talking to me in the app. Be like, hey, coach, I just got an extra $500. What should I do with this? And let's say, for an example, you're killing it in all your goals and you don't have any debt, for an example. It's going to say, you know what? Hey, you know what? Go ahead and put $200 in your savings. Man, go spend $300. Go have some fun. Go have some fun. You're going to have clarity instead of confusion, and no overwhelm, just some guidance. All right. Again, it's $59.99 for the quarter, $179 for the year. This is a system you can trust. Support that adjusts from real life guidance, with real life guidance, without shame or reset. All you got to do is go to anthonyo'neill.com/app tonight. And if you're watching this on the reruns, you'll be able to get that app, $59. And don't forget, if you register by the end of this week, if you get the app by the end of this week, I'm going to be sending you a free gift this fall. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. And that free gift is going to cost me $40. I can't send it out to this fall because we are in the process of making this gift, and so it's going to take some time to really put this gift together for you. But you will have access to it, and I promise you, you will love it. And then next month we will launch the community, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. Well, I love you all. Thank you all so much for rocking with me. I spent some time to answer the questions. Um, I see more questions. I'm so tired, y'all, but I'm gonna answer this one. It says, is the banking linking up through Plaid or Link? Right now it's saying pay with Link. It's linking up with Plaid. When you say pay with Link, well, that's asking you to pay. Like you got to pay the app. So you got to pay for it, right? But once you get inside the app, it's going to use Plaid to connect your financial institutions to the app. All right. Thank you so much for the gift. No, thank you for being a part of this community. You all are welcome. Does your wealth tool include it? So yes, it is inside the app. It is honestly much better because we have it built into the app automatically with AI. And so you are good. So we're honestly going to be taking that down from the store. And then we're going to be updating the store because we have some dope things coming. All right. So check that out, you all. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be absolutely amazing. All right, y'all. I'm tired. I've been on here for 2 hours. Yeah, for 2 hours and 30 minutes. I gotta go to bed, get me some rest, get up out of here. I love you all. Listen, get it this week. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. All right, love y'all. Peace.